So these are my finds from the weekend, including that. So this little RC car, it's pretty dirty, but I spent $5 on it. Seems pretty detailed, and from what I learned from last week is that it seems like Jeeps are kind of desirable when it comes to crawler bodies. So took a chance, $5. Got some old Fiesta wear.
6 months later.
Hey guys, welcome back to Death Piles. My name is Kevin, I sell on eBay, and this is the second installment in a series that I'm gonna call It's Over 300, and it's loosely inspired by like the saying, I forget, it was like, it's over like 3 million or something like that. But I just want to like document like those finds that I find for cheap and that they surprise me and they sell for, the mark here is 300 because there's quite a few that are in like that $100 range. My average sale price is probably around like that $50 range, but then there's those outliers that are like, they hit that like $300 mark. And of course there's some that are above and below, but it's just going to be my little like threshold to make a video and just share my journey, share my, you know, surprising finds. And I might not find it again, but maybe you will, and maybe you'd like to just join me on this little journey. So enjoy. So I guess I should tell you, I picked up this item for $5 and it sold for $340 plus shipping, and it went to Australia. So someone paid quite a bit for this, but 5 into 340, you know, this is the documentation range I'm going for in this series. And oh, again, because apparently people do this before videos now, so if you'd like to subscribe, if you like content like this, please do, and you know, smash like. Enjoy. So I finally figured out what this guy is. It's a Tamiya Rock Wild Willy. And it's marked on the, I guess you would call it the chassis. Anyways, I'm starting cleaning this. So this little guy could be a score. Just doing a little detailing. As you can see, tons of dust. And, you know, some Q-tips and Windex. I think it's looking better. Probably go in a little bit more. Try to detail it up a little bit more. Alright. When it comes to these, apparently, if you see that little circle there on the side, that's their rarer version. They call it the short wheelbase, and then this one has the more oblong thing. So I'm thinking this is the earlier, rarer version because of this circle, and it's not more elongated. So maybe learning new things here. So what makes this piece kind of special to collectors is, I'm no expert, but this is what my research has done, and I did have to do a little research because there are repops of this, and there are two different versions of this. There's the long wheelbase, and then there's a short wheelbase, and this is the short wheelbase version, and it's about, there's like 1 in 40, like that's the ratio of the two that will come up for sale. And these don't come up all that often, but I had to do the research, and it was kind of a little bit difficult. It's easy now. I'll show you what's the difference, or the easiest way to tell the difference. So see that little circle there? This on a short wheelbase, you can tell it's that by this circle. Whereas on the long wheelbase, the more common one, that cutout will look more like this. Some sort of elongated, tapered. And of course there's like different things going on, specifications, but that's the easiest, most identifiable way to tell the difference between the two models. This one being the rarer version. Alright, jump right into it. This is a Tamiya Wild Willy. It's an RC car. and it was filthy when I got it. So that's part of the what I enjoy about this is that this was an undesirable object to someone, and now it's going into the hands of someone that's gonna, take care of it. And this is for parts as is. It's not it doesn't have a battery. I haven't tested it. I don't know if it's gonna work. So someone's gonna do all of that, and it's like a team effort. Like, I found it, and now it's getting into the hands of a collector. So it's really cool. It's not ending up in a landfill. It is missing stuff. Like, there should be a bumper attached here. There should be a giant figure right here. That's Willy. On the inside, yeah, I said there's no battery, and there should be like a plate across the top. So beyond that, I think it was revolutionary for its time, and there are fond memories, stuff like that. I'm not really sure. I guess I should say that this had to percolate a little bit on eBay. It took about 2 months to sell, and it did push the market a little bit. So kind of, I don't know, if you auction it off, you're not going to get as much. So I waited for the right buyer, I guess. Alright, to ship this, it should be fun. I'm going to go the double boxing method. So you're going to have to bear with me a little bit. This is my first time shipping one of these, and it's going to Australia, so I want to make sure I do it well. So my first strategy is I'm trying to turn this into a square and kind of distribute any pressure that would be on these roll bars across the entire top. So I got a few pillows, around these little, I don't know, wheels back here too. So that's the first step. So I finished wrapping it. Got this form now. There's a few layers of the small bubbles, so it's like a bubble box. Kind of wonder how people react when they get stuff like this. Alright, so here's the first box. I'm resizing it. I need to get a better knife. It's like tearing up these edges. And there it is. Not the prettiest thing. Kind of wish it was a plain box, but it is double walled. That's kind of nice. And I could probably ship it just like this, but I said I'd double box it. We'll see. Here's the next box. I cut off a side of it. So there it is. Not a great example of double boxing. Usually you have more padding around the whole thing. And there you have it. It's not super pretty. It's most definitely not the best way to do it. It's just the way I came up with this first time. It is triple walled, and the little padding between the two boxes will offer some more protection. I think it'll get there fine. Question: do they really open these up at Erlanger for global shipping? Because I kind of hope not. Kind of doubt it too. Plus, I need a thumbnail. Friends, if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that sub. And what would be super great is if I could get maybe like 2-3 likes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Have a super day.